Okay, bicep day, a little bit different. I'm going to incorporate an exercise I saw Michael Hearn do and another one that I haven't done in a while. So let's get started. I'm not going to talk too much today. I'm just going to do. Let's see. This will be, I guess I can keep it there. My maxes for the day. 5. Yeah. Most I've ever done is 55. I'm going to try that. Oh. And this is just to see where I am. Nothing more. Working set's probably going to be about, I'm going to try for 30. I think I did 30 last time, so we'll see how that goes. Working set usually between 12 and 20 reps. All right. So only do it one arm at a time today. One more set of that. I'm gonna come down probably 25s. Oh. Oh. One more. Excuse me. And I'll do the brachialis thing. Wait, I'll come down to 25s though. Now, when I do those, I supinate my wrist a little bit, or try to, and then I sort of kind of keep it at an arc like this, because that tends to produce the most tension on the bicep. And I don't remember who taught me that. I think that might have been Jeff Cavalier. But you just get a little bit more tension on the bicep when you do that. A lot of times people will come up like that, and I don't find that engaging the muscle as much as when I keep it supinated. But sometimes it does feel good to do that. So there must be some kind of action going on in there. Maybe they're getting the forearm involved and stuff. It just ties in. But that to me is the most engagement, keeping the wrist back as far as you can and arcing it up. I'm gonna do doubles. And it's okay to cheat up the last few reps, especially if you don't have a partner. All right, sometimes what I like to do is doubles. I don't know, but that just feels like a good introductory set. It just like kind of taps the muscles, finishes them off a little bit. All right. The next thing is same thing I did before. I'll try to do, I might do a drop to 15. So 25 to 15. Have a nice, good rest here. Teens. Ooh. And one more barbell just to finish it off. So brachialis, I'm going to try 35s to start with on this. Singles. I'm going to do like basically singles to doubles and all these different exercises that I do today. Goodness. Yeah, 35 is a little bit high, so I'll probably come down to 25s on that. 27s maybe. Let's see. I'll do 27 first just to see how it goes. I'm getting that camera angle right. It's a real bitch, man, with that light. Anybody knows how to adjust OBS Studio to remove glare without reducing resolution? Let me know. It might be my camera. I don't know, but like my integrated camera, but I don't think so. I think there's probably something I could set. Anyway, if anybody knows anything, let me know in the chat. I'm gonna go right into the next set. Trying not to swing. Okay. So the next will be alternating with less weight. So I'm trying to figure out what dumbbells. I'm probably going to use 20s. Shake it out real good. I mean, you guys probably can't tell. I can see the bloat real bad. When you're a bodybuilder, you see a lot of things that the average person doesn't. And the average person's like, get over yourself. But I can definitely see the lack of lines and definition and stuff. Just from like maybe a 10-hour period of cheating with sleep in between. So it'll wreak hell on your body, especially if you're on certain medications. Skill. That's a pretty good weight. I'm going to take it up one more. the 27, 22. Oh, man. And then maybe I'll do a drop. I love drops. Get the last bit of strength out of that muscle. Whatever effort, whatever lingering strength you have in that bicep, you just squeeze it all out. It's almost like a burnout thing. And that's only 2 of 5 different exercises I got to do today. The long one. 6 if you count chin-ups. Okay. 15s. Okay. All right. Set these because I'm gonna need the bench. All right. Preacher curls with a twist. So I don't think I've ever done these before here. But what I'm gonna try to do is pivot this around the other way. So swivel that. And I'm trying to think. Actually, I should have just kept it the same way, because then I got more room. I got more room. I'll try it this way now. And looking at this now, I don't think I can do it because this thing's gonna be in the way. Maybe, maybe not. Let me just do that. The only problem is there's no place to rest it. Let me try one more thing here. See if that, see what kind of range of motion I have here. But what I'm getting at is, I'll be like, leaning over the slanted part, and then kind of keeping. Okay, so I got range of motion. It's just maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, it should be okay. All right. Put some weights on it. Real light. I'm not gonna do heavy on this. This is a new exercise. I just want to see what I can do for form. I'm gonna squeeze them up. So I'm not gonna do a lot of heavy weight on this. This is part of the fun and these impromptu workouts is you can discover some new exercises and stuff sometimes. Rediscover some old ones. So I don't like the way this feels on my tricep. Also, I think I'm down too far. Yeah, that's too hard on the back of my arms, but nice to get some footage of it anyway. I think I'll go the other way, do some regular preachers. Make sure I got enough room. I don't. Back a little bit. This is when you want to reverse it. I can make it worse. Okay. So the next thing is I'm gonna put 2 5s on, do a set, then do a set with 2 2.5s. I'm gonna do a similar position with my torso. And I'm gonna lean. I'm not gonna sit. I'm gonna stretch back. I'll show you. The same thing I did before is just that I'm on the opposite end of it. I just need that. So, just in case. Yeah. So, like that. Yeah, I like the close grip better. That feels better. I think I did enough with the other exercises to hit the hourglass. So, we'll do one more set of that and move on to the next exercise. Okay. So let's slide this one a little bit. Reposition the angle a little bit. Go. Go on. All right, so next thing is reclined curl. Okay, let's put this back into position here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move it back because that way I got more room. And walk a little easier. Got more room for the curls. All right, back to business here. Now these next few exercises, I'm not going to do a lot of sets because I really beat the hell out of my biceps already. So it's really hard. Let me do one more thing. See if that's any better. Adjusting my camera a lot more because I got some feedback on my camera angles. I'm trying to make the best possible footage and best possible angles for my stills and stuff. And in social media, you got to think about all these little things that you didn't normally think of. But anyway, do some reclines with, yes, 15s would be okay. Oh. That feels really good. I'm gonna do a couple more sets of that. And I'll do a couple sets of spiders. And then move on to the cables. And then that's it. That's the last set. All right, grind it out, grind it out. What? Okay. Wait. Uh, one more set. Come on. Come on. All right. Now, the next thing is spiders. I think what I'm gonna do is turn this around and get a good view of it. And I'm not sure how much weight I'll do. I'll do 12s. See. Now, the twist here is you come up and you kind of like do like that. Okay. So I'll do one more set of that. Remove the cables. Because I did quite a bit of that with my trainer on Wednesday, so I'm not really gonna overdo that. Okay. Here we go. That's for 3 weeks. So for this, I think I'm going to do, this is the last thing. I'm going to do singles and doubles, but I'm going to do doubles with the bar. Start with singles. And it'll probably be like 4 sets. Maybe 4. I'm going to need a lot of weight with this. Yeah, that's even too heavy. Oh. 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 Okay. Knees. Sixes. Make like a 30-second break here. And then we'll do the last one of these. Maybe a 15-second break. All right. Final thing, and then we're done. All right. That's it, kids. See you either tomorrow or Sunday. Keep pushing, or in today's case, keep pulling.